Alrighty, what's up, guys? So first things first, happy 6-7 day, right? You know what I'm saying? 6-7. No, but that ass though, 6-7 day. So yeah, shout out to that. Nice little Sunday. I gotta go to work in like an hour type shit, but I don't know. I woke up like an hour ago, and this was like one of the first things I saw, and I thought this was like so random, but it kind of has like a low plot twist that I didn't expect. So I don't know, let's just get into this shit. So Snoop Dogg gets congratulated by AI Tupac during concert. Proud of you, edited. That's what like Tupac said, I'm assuming. This person commented LMAOF. Read more. So when you go to read more, it goes to this article. Snoop Dogg gets congratulated by AI Tupac during concert. Proud of you. So the same thing. An AI generated version of the late rapper appeared during the concert and spoke directly to Snoop. And this is like real shit. This is real shit. This happened like last night. Snoop Dogg's recent concert included an appearance from AI generated Tupac. That's what he looked like. On Saturday, June 6th, Snoop performed the inaugural concert at the brand new F&M Bank Amphitheater on Long Beach, California's waterfront. However, the monumental show featured a digital rendering of his late friend who appeared on the screen above the stage and spoke directly to him.
For sure. Hey, it's good to see you.
It's so funny seeing him like that. I can't. This is a real video, look.
What up, girl? Dogg. Been a minute. For sure. Hey, it's good to see you. Good to be seen. Man, proud of you, dog. You're doing everything we talked about 30 years ago. You're helping out the community. You're doing things with your family. You done became a grandfather. And you're keeping it gangster. I love that. I respect that. Appreciate that, girl.
I'm gonna turn off my camera.
But dog,
it's kind of blocking Snoop.
Remember what you said 30 years ago? When I asked you about politics? Yeah, I remember what I said. Do you remember? Yeah, nigga, I remember clear as day. You told me I ain't with the Republican Party and I ain't with the Democratic Party. I represent the motherfucking gangster party. For sure. Let's get it. Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
What my party people at? Party people in the place to be.
I mean, the rest of this is. I think Tupac appears every now and then throughout, like silhouettes and shit. Yeah. I don't know. I just find that his drip too, but like I don't know. I just found that so random that like this happened. Honestly. Man, it's good to see you around, said the AI version of Pac, who was seen shirtless with angel wings, a white bandana tied around his head, and a gold Death Row Records chain around his neck. Proud of you, dog. You're doing everything we talked about 30 years ago, the AI Tupac continued. You're helping out the community, you're doing things with your family, you done became a grandfather, and you're keeping it gangster. I love that, I respect that. Remember what you said 30 years ago when I asked you about politics? It asked. Snoop replied, yeah, I remember what I said. Do you remember? The AI Tupac voice answered, yeah, I remember clear as day. You told me I am with the Republican Party, and I am with the Democratic Party. I represent the motherfucking gangsta party, let's get it. And then archival footage of Tupac was shown on the screen while Snoop performed their 96 single 2 of America's Most Wanted. This is a photo. Elsewhere in the performance, Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson presented Snoop with the key to the city. Crazy. But I mean, fuck it, you know. This is hardly the first time Snoop Dogg has interacted with the digital rendering of Tupac since his death in September 1996. In 2012, Snoop infamously introduced a Tupac hologram to the stage during his Coachella performance, which also is why I wanted to bring this up. This isn't the first time Snoop Dogg has played around with Tupac, right? Motherfucker's done a Tupac hologram, and now he's talked to AI Tupac. And the thing is, too, I figure, and I know, like, I just said what was said in the video, but I figured I'd explain it, because at first I was confused. Like, the AI wasn't talking, so I was like, who the fuck is talking? Like you expecting, like, we're... you know what I mean? So I had to, like, genuinely look shit up, because that shit kind of confused me. But I don't know, I found that so, like, funny, bro. But, honestly, from what I see, most people don't really mind. Like, in the comments of this video, Snoop and Pac still go, hearts, Pac coming back to Earth before GTA 6 is wild, dog. That was 5 minutes ago. Snoop the sellout. Nah, Pac said he's proud of him. He said it on the video. And also, Pac made the video recently. Pac didn't even like you. You guys gotta leave Pac alone, let him rest. See, like, I feel like this is a real thing that's, like, should be 50-50, but I feel like more people kind of won't care for some reason. But I don't know. I like, honestly, this is kind of weird. I don't really know if I should care or not. But it is very random, so I still feel like I should, like, cover it. Like, honestly, I don't know. In this case, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like you have to do that. But I do want to keep talking because I feel like there's a reason why he decided to do this, which is also why I'm not fully against it. But I don't know. So, basically, Snoop Dogg, this is an event that was called Snoop Dogg and Friends, and it happened at the Long Beach Amphitheater. And so it's supposed to be Snoop Dogg and a bunch of other artists performing. Like, let me see what it even was exactly. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg and Friends headlined the massive grand opening of the new F&M Bank Amphitheater in Long Beach, California. The highly anticipated waterfront served as the official debut of the 11,000 seat venue. So... is it literally just to, like, headline the opening of the place? The amphitheater, that's why he did this? So yeah, it's called Snoop Dogg and Friends, so you would expect, like, Snoop Dogg and a lot of other West Coast legends to pop out. But when you see who came out, I mean, Snoop Dogg was joined by surprise special guest Dr. Dre, Corrupt, the East Siders, the Lady of Rage, and the Twins during the grand opening concert of the new Long Beach Amphitheater. So, like, that's pretty cool. Like, you know, those are people right there. But it's kind of like, there could have been way more people. Like, if I go through this random shit, why is Snoop Dogg on bad terms with certain people? So, like, Daz Dillinger, Snoop's cousin and formerly the Dog Pound collaborator, has been in an ongoing feud. The dispute largely revolves around Snoop's acquisition of Death Row Records and disagreements over publishing rights and catalog ownership. So there's that guy, obviously Suge. Past hip-hop is Tupac. While they were remembered as close label mates, their friendship became heavily strained just before Tupac's 96 as the tension flared up because Snoop chose to not take side in a bitter East Coast-West Coast rap war and showed friendliness towards East Coast rivals like Diddy and the notorious B.I.G., the LGBTQ community. Okay, Corrupt. So, Corrupt briefly returning to Death Row Records under Suge Knight after the rest of the crew had left the label. I don't know if it's a big deal. It still said Corrupt popped up. Snoop Dogg on bad terms with Dre. They briefly clashed over Snoop's decision to acquire the record label Death Row Records in 2022. That's right, yeah, okay. But Dre was still there too, but okay. Snoop on bad terms with Ice Cube. Snoop and Ice Cube are not actually on bad terms, despite past rumors of confusion regarding business disputes. The two West Coast rap icons have maintained a long-standing friendly relationship. The tension and bad terms you might be hearing about stem from a legal battle involving their supergroup Mount Westmore, but this dispute is with an outside promoter, not each other. Okay. Mount Westmore partnered with Westside Merchandising to handle promotional and merchandise deals for the group. In return, Snoop, Cube, and the rest of the group filed a countersuit alleging that Westside provided terrible accounting, hid profits, and made false promises. Okay, so they're dealing with outside shit, okay. Bad terms with Corrupt. Their most infamous rift occurred when Corrupt briefly returned to Death Row Records as vice president in 2002 while Suge Knight was in prison because Snoop and Daz were actively trying to escape and dismantle the label. Corrupt's alliance with Suge Knight led to a severe division and mutual diss tracks. The duo, who consider each other cousins and brothers, often had dynamic, dysfunctional relationships rooted in street politics and Death Row Records. Crazy. The friction ultimately ended around 2005 when Snoop posted to protect the West hip-hop peace summit, allowing them to squash their issues. They have since toured and recorded new music as a group. Okay, bad terms with Kendrick Lamar. Snoop Dogg on bad terms with Kendrick Lamar. Snoop Dogg accidentally reposting Drake's AI-generated diss track Tailor-Made Freestyle, which Kendrick perceived as Snoop taking his opponent's side. Really? Is that still ongoing? Jeez. But yeah, another thing but like also like I said before, this is not the first time AI has messed with Tupac too. They're usually thinking of the groundbreaking 2012 Coachella performance. While widely called a hologram, it was actually an optical illusion called Pepper's Ghost, created using a digital body double, CGI, and archival audio. So yeah, like Snoop Dogg's done this shit before with Tupac, and I feel like I just kind of went through all of these people, these random people I could think of to see if Snoop was on bad terms with them, because I feel like there could have been more people at this event, and like Snoop might have burned like so many bridges that he wasn't able to get as many people as he thought he could for this event. And so he said he came up with the idea as that fuck it, AI Tupac, right? And I think like I think that's the reason why it came to that. So I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think this just happened because it is what it is. But honest to God, it is so random that this happened, right? Like there's a longer video of this performance as well. I saw it right here. This is actually I think this is the full thing. But yeah, you can actually see it here too. It's under the same channel, Earthling Entertainment. I don't know if anything else happens throughout the event. You probably see the other artists that came out. But I'm not, I don't really have time to watch the whole thing because of work and stuff, I'm not gonna lie. But Rip Nate Dogg and Tupac, the Lady Rage put the electric vibes in. Should have performed on top of the 7-Eleven where VIP records used to be. I hate to know Snoop and Daz ain't on good terms. He could have been there. Put out Lady of Rage album. Yeah, Lady of Rage popping out's cool. She's cool. She's cool. I slipped up and waited too long for my tigs. So happy to see Lady of Rage. Or was there no Dre? I don't know who was there or not there. It said Dr. Dre was there though, and then it says it's not. Was Corrupt there or was he not? I don't know. See, I just looked up those two. Because I saw them in the comments, honestly, but I don't know. But regardless of who was there or not, AI Tupac was also there. Like, dude, what the fuck, bro? I don't know. I really don't know what to think about this. I think this is just like, this isn't something I'm gonna get super mad about, because again, Snoop has not, this isn't his first time doing this shit, honestly, which is even more hilarious. But I don't know, you guys tell me what you guys think. I mean, is this just like, is this a big deal or not? Because I don't know, I feel like this is pretty 50-50 in between, but still something that I want to cover because it happened. I don't know who else will talk about this probably besides like Fantano, maybe some other people. But I don't know, honestly, like, I don't know, like, a part of me doesn't care, but the part of me still wants to talk about it. like it's a problem, you know what I mean? But God, I don't know, because like, you don't need to bring AI out to your concerts, you don't have to. But like, I don't know, I mean, honestly, yeah, that's really what I think. You don't need to do this. This is all like extra shit. This is like how you divide people's opinions about you and stuff once you start using AI. But like, again, it's Snoop Dogg though. Like, what doesn't he do? Right? So I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna care. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna care about this. Like, I'm not gonna be mad about it or whatever. But it is so random. Like, you don't need to put AI in your concerts. I don't know if that's like the move, but I don't know, this shit genuinely has me so confused. You guys tell me what you guys think. Personally, I don't really care, but you don't need AI for your concerts if you're performing as an artist at your own concert. I feel like it's pretty extra. But Snoop Dogg has done a lot of shit, so I don't know. But like, were Snoop and Tupac even on good terms for like would Pog fuck with this shit even? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't really know, so I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think. I think this is fucking crazy random. And yeah, man. Happy 6-7 day, yo.